And it had like 250 likes or so. So I believe in retaliation to this, Bobby made Big Dildos, which got more likes than his shitty music page, and was like, well, I guess, you know, I guess more people like this than that. But by like some pure miracle, beautiful Christmas miracle, Big Dildos caught a lot of popularity in the Middle East. There was a lot of Middle Easterners who really wanted Big Dildos and thought Facebook could supply them. So Bobby started to get a little bit of an operation on his hands. The board game. I keep forgetting that it was under the guise of a board game. So, yeah, so if I'm going to check now to make sure that, what's up? Where am I needed? Oh, I guess he's not aware. Someone can explain to him. Someone in stream chat, tell Bobby, make sure I got all that right, because I don't wanna be inaccurate. So, anywho, that's Big Dildos. There's a lot of good posts too.
One size.
Let's see. I want to go back up because I didn't want to miss it. Have you ever had an unexpected encounter with Big Dildos? Tell us about it. I've got to stop all these gay thoughts and feelings. I don't know where they come from. All these gay thoughts I've had trouble concealing since I was fairly young. I tell you I love you. Just want to use you and you don't mind? These Big Dildos, they're lovely. And they fit quite snugly in my bum. Alright.
One size
There's
fits all.
a lot of great reviews. How many people are out there right now? Think about Big Dildos. Look at that. And it's like, and it's doing well.
Big or good.
I started writing dildos when I was, oh boy. Okay. If you've got any great Big Dildos memories to share, let us know.
Go home, but don't take it.
What was the last one? Because I know people. Big Dildos are more than just your favorite Facebook page. It's a way of life.
But don't take it from me. Listen to these fans' testimonials.
One size is all you'll ever need, and for only 14 installments of your gaping asshole, it's a steal of a deal.
I used to hate board games, but then I purchased Big Dildos. Now I can't stop playing them. I haven't seen my friends or family for 6 whole months, and I've never been happier.
My order sucks.
Being a clinical driller technologist can be tough, but in my downtime,
I need backup.
And the award for greatest voice performance of 2015 goes to Shadow Fox. I knew it from the moment I saw him. The boy was destined for greatness. Oh.
So, that definitely needs some explanation as well. So you have don't forget the message about the light bulbs. Oh, I know what you're talking about, but hang on a second. So that was the guy who got shot was voiced by Shadow Fox. And this was the first time I had talked to him in many years since we started working on Supermental. And Shad, you know, it was really funny because it was just like a project amongst friends, right? And Shad had made all this music for Supermental and it didn't really go anywhere. And he was sort of bitter about it because he got burnt a lot by... He'd make all this great music for projects that just didn't go anywhere with it, and it was like people were just wasting his time. So at that point, you know, I was no different because, number one, Khonjin House wasn't a big thing. And, you know, I was like, hey, do you want to voice this character? Oh, mama. I was like, you want to voice this character for me? And he goes, what do I get in return? And I'm like, you get to be in the video. Like, I don't... Hang on. Hosted radio has initiated raid. Thank you. So I was like, you get to be in it. And he's like, well, how do I know this won't be like just a waste? I'm like, it's just one voice line. It's like, well, I need to be compensated. And I'm like, what the fuck? Then fuck it. I'm not, you're not voicing in it. And then he's like, you know what? I changed my mind. I'll voice for it. So I was so mad about the whole thing that I changed the ending to make it about him. I put show your support for Shad's voice talents by subscribing, and then I changed the episode title to Shad. And then when you search Shadow Fox, it became like the second search result that would come up if you put in his name. But then, like, you know, we had a heart-to-heart, and I was like, I deeply respect you, man, and I'm sorry, and, you know, I just wanted to be how it used to be, and then it was. And we've been going at it ever since. So, yeah, the light bulb, because I think the light bulb was about someone from the Middle East sent Bobby a message, I believe, that was like, I shoved a light bulb in my vagina and I can't get it out. I don't remember the specifics. It was a while ago, but I believe this is just. So, we'll move on from this episode. Go to the next one. Episode 9.
Okay, you're.
Yeah, Ruthie's second voice role, but her voice first as Ruther. 5 bits. This text is so small. It's so small. I'm sorry. Someone will have to blow it up.
Okay, your mom left a list. It says feed at 6 o'clock, so be sure to do that. And then it says shut the hell up at forever o'clock. So, any questions?
I want to play my GameCube.
That's not a question.
Where's my Xbox?
How about you get me a PS piece of pizza, or you can Nintendo 60 forget about ever surviving.
Can we get pizza?
Here's your pizza with extra pizza from my bounty.
Whole pepperoni pizza all to myself.
Every fucking shitty-ass spaghetti piece of shit!
Oh shit, not again! Confirmed! Suck my dick! Not in your wildest of dreams! You are a fool to stand against me, you idiot! Personally, I prefer your ass. And the winner's me. I knew it!
So that was, you know, obviously the beginning of Smash Hall, or the Smash Hall of Shame. You know, I like Smash Brothers, what can I say, guys? Why did Khonjin say not again? Because it's a joke. Anyways, so I have to fucking explain the most important factors of Rome's collapse. Here I am, thank you, Khonjin. Okay. Let's see, Khonjin for Smash 5. Yeah, let's do it. 15 bits. The text is small. It's small as fuck. It's the smallest text in the universe. Unreadable. Not much to say about that. Just got Smash and I was like, I like Smash.
If it isn't Gino, my best friend. What?
It's me. You know.
Alright, I gotta stop that one here. I gotta. So, I had stopped working with, oh, hang on a second. 500 bits. Wow, thank you for your 500 bits. So, I stopped working with the original voice actor of... Okay. Wow, 5 bits. Thank you for 5 bits. Just became a patron. Oh, nice. Hell yeah, dude. Good shit. Oh. Wow, 60 bits. Is it truly in the contract? Guess we'll find out. So anyways, I... Nah, I'm just fucking... So... I stopped working with the original voice actor for Gino after episode 7 because there was originally an episode that was going to... Oh boy. $1. Oh, Brombo, you're so die. So there was... You know, I just realized I don't have to pull it up each time I look at it. I can just check the chat. So... I stopped working with the original voice actor for Gino after episode 7. Believe it or not, there was originally an episode that was gonna expound on his racism, because I had a pretty funny concept, which was that Gino, like, hates all races and all religions except for Judaism. And it was revealed that Gino's Jewish. So, he'd be like, I hate Mexicans and fuck black people and Islam is, stupid and die. And then there'd just be like this, you can't make fun of Hanukkah. It's a sacred tradition. I don't know why you do something like that. Honestly. So, the whole point was that Gino is revealed to be Jewish. I'm a new patron. I just put Finn on Discord. Nice. Good shit. I'll check it out in a bit. So yeah, Gino was supposed to be Jewish. And the whole joke was that Gino was sensitive about being Jewish and was very proud of it and was like, you should never make fun of a Jewish person. There's just no reason for it. It's uncalled for. When the original voice actor Bird, not B-E-R-D Bird, not the big YouTuber Bird, when Bird looked at the script, he was like, I don't want to voice this. I'm like, why? He goes, well, why does Gino have to be Jewish? And I'm like, well, why not? What 40 bits? Thank you. So I was just like, why can't he be, what's wrong with that? He's like, well, there's nothing really wrong with that. I just, why couldn't you write like a character named Mort who's Jewish or something? And so I'm like, listen, first of all, I hate Family Guy. I'm not making a Jewish character named Mort. Second, what is your fucking deal? He's like, I just don't feel comfortable voicing a Jew. I'm like, cool, you're fired. And, that's kind of impressive, right? To be fired when you're not being paid to do anything. It's like, nice, you're fired. Is this live? Yes, it is, Pyro in the house. It's live, so don't worry about that. So, I had stopped working with Bird at this point. Now, when you hear Gino in the beginning go like, what? Like right before it cuts, that's actually taken from What the Fuck Is the Matter With You from episode 4. So these voicemails that you're hearing right now, like this shit with nothing but,
So anyway, call me back.
That was not, that wasn't scripted. None of those voicemails were scripted. Every one of these voicemails were just voicemails that he sent to me. So, everything in this episode, I just put an auxiliary cord in my phone and like ripped it in Audacity. But these were just voicemails I had sitting around. So the example I like to use is right here where he says it's me, Gino. That's not what he's saying. So listen to it really hard and you'll hear what I'm saying. What he's actually saying is, it's me, And I just wrote Gino on the screen. It tricks your head into thinking he's saying Gino, but he's actually going, So he didn't record any like none of these were scripted for this episode. You got an ad? Here, I'll play it again. Yeah, someone clipped it. $5 from the People's Knee. Thank you. So yeah, he says So, is Khonjin's real name? No. So anyways, so I just thought I should let you know that before I play the rest of these voicemails, that these are all just voicemails that he left me.
It's me. So anyway, call me back. I was watching TV. I saw saw that Manny Pacquiao is versing the whole country of Algeria, and that made me think. That's a lot of people he's got to fight. I just had the greatest idea ever. We should write a Broadway play. It'll be called Tony Vellante, the Musical. And it'll be about his life. And it'll have all the main characters, all the important people. So everyone except for you. And
so people who know the Tony Vellante name know that we're in for a fucking roller coaster. Oh boy. Tony Vellante. So, as I mentioned previously, I used to play football. And I used to play football with Bird. Oh, nice, we got a sub. Khonjin. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. So, I used to play football with Bird. And our coach was Tony Vellante. Tony the motherfucker Vellante. Tony, as a man, was a good man. We got Tim Pan Chain just subscribed. Tony Vellante was a passionate man, but boy, did he have screws loose. He was good to me, but holy fuck. So, I guess I should start off with his most famous example. I've never heard this story. Well, good. You're in for something nice. When in football, usually like the day before your next game, you'll spend some time inside of the locker room watching gameplay footage of the holy fuck. So, Pyro in the House just subscribed. Thank you. So, generally, you'll spend some time in watching game footage of the other team, figuring out where they fucked up. Or if it's after a game, you'll be watching your own game footage and being like, yeah, you gotta fix this, you gotta fix that, whatever. We were watching game footage after a fucking, oh my, freaking Bingus subbed. Cool, thank you. So, and I guess Evan Creedy's gonna show up in the, so thanks for subbing, Evan. I'm just saying that ahead of time for when the content screen comes. So we were watching game footage of a game where we got pretty fucked. And a lot of the players had concussions. And for those of you who don't know, if you have a concussion, you don't choose to sit it out. You're not allowed to play. You're not allowed to play if you have a concussion. You just can't. So, he was watching some game footage where Tony Vellante is watching the footage, and he's like, Shoal, where the fuck were you on this play? And Shoal's like, I had a concussion. I wasn't in the game at all. And then they're going through more. It's like, Sturphone, what the fuck? Why weren't you out on that line? It's like, I had a concussion. Like, I was out. And he loses his mind. He's like, so, I get it. I raised a team of a bunch of fucking pussies, I see. So you all got concussions, huh? Yeah, well, take a look at this. Gah! Gah! He starts slamming his head against a brick wall 4 times. Just, gah! Gah! Now I have a concussion, but I'm fine. I'm ready to go. So I don't know what your goddamn excuse is. The next day of practice, Coach Vellante does not show up. Day after that, he reappears, but with a hat that no one has ever seen him wear before. Steelers beanie. So that was, one of the most frightening experiences of my life. Because you have to understand as well that Tony Vellante is ripped. He's an older man, but he's just built like a jackal. It's inexplicable. And so when you see someone smash their head against a wall 4 times, like, it's hilarious. But every instinct of your body's like, don't laugh, don't laugh. If you laugh, you die. He'll come over, he'll fucking kill you. You will die if you laugh. So it was insanity. It's just like a freeze up moment. Like, don't do anything. So anyway, you know, we have Tony with the wall, and you know, he had a long history to him. Like, we got ejected, our team got ejected from a game, because in anger, Tony Volante headbutted the ref. And so from that game forward, he's been required to chew sedatives at the football games. And then along with that, he got into a fist fight with one of the students, some guy named Paul. And then, but I wasn't around for Paul, the fight, so I don't know much about it. But what I can tell you is, so when I first showed up, I couldn't really find pads that fit me, and I was looking around, so I went to go into Coach's office, and I looked through the door to see if he was busy, and he was talking. So I was like, yeah, he's, you know, it seems like he's gonna be a while. And then 5 minutes passed, and I'm like, but what is he? And I look through the window, and there's no one in there. And I open the door, and he's just saying to himself, win, win, win. And I'm like, Coach? It's like, oh, what's up? I'm like, do you know where I can find more pads? Like, oh, no, check the junior locker room. Like, thank you. So, you know, he's kind of like, something's going on. So, he's had a lot of situations like that. And one of the scariest ones that I remember is every Friday, we would go to the gym just to lift. We wouldn't do much field work. We just typically, you know, do a group lift. And so we'd get into our cars and we'd drive down to the gym. But there was this guy on the team named Dominic. Now, Dominic was, you know, not to say anything bad about furries, but, like, he was a furry, and the reason I tell you this was because he was the kind of person who, you know, he was someone who joined the football team to, like, basically avoid bullying, you know what I mean? Like, you know, basically the nerd on the football team. So, he's getting into his car, and Coach V, Tony Volante, is driving down the road, and Dominic pulls out and hit Coach V's car, like right on the side, hit Coach's car. So all the cars stop, and I'm waiting. I'm like, what the hell? Why isn't this moving? And some guy runs back. He's like, Dom just hit Coach V's car. And we're all like, oh fuck, he's gonna die. He's dead. That's it. It's over. Like that's it. He's murderized. So we go to the gym, and we're in the gym, and no one's working out. No one's lifting anything. We're all just like, he's gonna fucking kill him and bury his bones in fire, and then he's gonna crash a plane into his butt. Like we were all just lost our minds. Like he's fucking done for. And then suddenly, Coach V bursts through those gym doors, and we all run to a machine. Like I ran to a chest press, and we weren't even doing chest that day, but we just all had to look busy because he comes in. He grabs 2 dumbbells, and he walks out. And suddenly, you hear a loud bang, 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 and you hear, Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bang, Bob the Builder. No, I can't, because I'm not a fucking mechanic. And he's knocking the dents out of the side of his car with these dumbbells. So we're all losing our shit in the gym. And after this whole episode with the car is over, we reach a second session. We're out on the field, and he comes up And he goes, all right, boys. As you are well aware, had a little car trouble today. But don't you worry. I have another vehicle. It's got 5 manpower. The 5-man sled. Pulls out the 5-man sled. And if for those of you who don't know what that is, it's just 5 fake football players attached to like a metal rod that are really heavy. You're supposed to like slam into them. So he goes, I'm feeling a little thirsty, boys. Why don't we get some water on the other side of the field? So he stands on the 5-man sled as everyone on the team is pushing it over to the other side of the fucking football field. Now, thank you for the $20 donations. Oh my God, I'm gonna have nightmares about Tony Vellante. He's something. So So we're pushing this fucking 5-man sled. It's agonizing all the way across the field. And he opens the yellow jug and it's empty. He's like, oh, would you look at that? Forgot to fill the thing. Looks like we have to bring it all the way back. So we're pushing this fucking 5-man across the field again. Like to the other side. He's like, oh, you feel a little thirsty now, boys. Let's see how you do all your own. He makes Mike Rossi, this poor bastard, push it by himself. And you can't push it by yourself. Like, it's just not going to happen. But it's like, go on, do it. He's standing on the 5-man with a stick, whipping our asses. Going, come on. So, Epic Clan 78, Twitch Prime, thank you. So, that was one incident that landed us in some hot water. But the most notorious instance that I remember, because it was the most brutal day of football of my whole life, was we did this exercise at the very tail end of practice called perimeter drill. And all that means is we run laps around the outside of the field, but we have to make it in a certain amount of time. So say like a minute and 20 seconds, you gotta make it. But if you don't make it the first time, you have to do it again, which logistically is the most horrible thing I can think of. So here's the tier list of runners. We got another song. The Real Blue, Jay. Just subscribe to Twitch Prime, thank you. Thank you very much, man. So, here's the tier list of runners. We have Mike Rossi, who was the worst runner on the team by far. He had these huge, hulking arms, but was just a shit runner. Like, he'd just run, and then he'd get tired, he's just like fucking done. The second worst runner, we had Bird, Chris Khonjin, the voice actor for Gino. He was the second worst runner. He was a big man. He had legs like fucking tree trunks, but holy shit, was he a big dude. And he just, he'd tire out. The third worst runner was me. I was the third worst. Now, in my defense, I never stopped running. I never was like, fuck it, I'm too tired. But holy shit, was I slow. I was the third worst runner on the team, definitely. Now, we're running perimeter drill. We make the first one. We're doing it again. Mike Rossi doesn't make it. So he goes, all right, Rossi fucked up. You're going again. So running around the field again. He couldn't make it the first time. Why would he make it the second time? He doesn't make it the second time. All right, you're running it again. So now this is getting dangerous because people are like, Mike Rossi is not going to make it in time. So by the fourth lap, we're like, going again. We have the top running backs behind Mike Rossi pushing him to make him run faster. But it isn't enough. And it's still not fast enough. So I'm getting winded. I'm like, okay, please, no, just stop. $1. My entire Discord server loves you, Khonjin. Thank you for the laughs. No problem. So, I'm getting winded. I'm like, I can't do this. Oh, fuck. So they're like, you're running it again. And something just snapped. Maybe it was like a runner's high or something. I was like, I'm so fucking pissed. I can't take this. And I took off like a rocket. And I finished third. I had never done that before. I had finished third out of all the runners. And Mike Rossi had made it. Everyone had made it, and I had finished third. And Volante comes up to me and goes, "Whoa, Rossi!" Or sorry. He says, hang on, $5. Just cancel my humble monthly so I could donate and pledge to... Wow, thank you. That was really cool. Wow, thanks a lot. So, he comes up to me. Everyone has made it, and I finished third. And Tony Volante says to me, "Well, Lavery, I've never seen you run that fast. You know what pisses me off? People who are like, oh, I can't do it. I can't run that fast. And then suddenly, the lead flies out of their ass and they're taking off like I've never seen. Lavery fucked up. You're all running again." So, because I ran, well, we did another lap. But unfortunately, this would be the last lap for most of us. Bird has now hunched over, throwing up. Mike Rossi has passed out. He's dead. He's just passed out on the ground. Our quarterback, Dante's blacked out. He's sitting down. He doesn't know where the fuck he is. And the assistant coach, Robinson, goes up to him. He's like, I think we got to stop this. And Volante goes, "All right, everybody bring it to the middle." So we got to pick up Rossi. Bird's still throwing up. We carry Dante to the middle. And practice is fucking over. Finally. So we, people were awfully mad at Rossi after that. But, as one of them said, at least I got rid of those pesky love handles. So we had that situation. God. Fucking Volante. But the reason, he's crazy, but I don't hate him. Because I have 2 more stories and then I'll drop it. I promise. When I was playing football, I had horrible grades. And when your grades are too low, you're not allowed to play in games. Now, normally I was just like, whatever, because it's like, not the fucking end of the world for me. But I had found out that my grandfather was going to die. And I had, oh my. Liam donated $1. Hey, love your work, man. You gave me and my friends a good time. Thank you. So, at any rate, we had found out my grandfather was going to die. He had about, a month left. And he said that before he died, he wanted to come to a game. He wanted to see me play. Now, my grades would not allow me to do that. So I went to the disciplinarian who, she hated me, I hated her because I was, I was just such a shithead student and she was so miserable to me. And I said, listen, I'd like to play in the upcoming game. My grandfather is, he's going to die and that's all he wants. And she says to me, you should have thought about that before you got bad grades. And I was like, you heartless bitch. And I was done. Like, I walked out. So, coach comes up to me, and he's like, we were at practice, because he's like, it's like you're not even prepared for the game. And I'm like, what do you mean prepared? I'm not playing. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, they won't let me. They said that it's not going to happen. And his face, he was like, he's like, let's see if I can go talk to him. And he goes to the office, and he goes into her like little desk. They shut the door, and all I hear is like, "Are you out of your fucking mind, you dirty bitch? How could you do this?" Oh my! So he's like screaming at her, just like giving her the business, and he walks out. He goes, "Connor, let's go for a walk. Some people, they want to turn you into the circus, especially in a shithole like this place with stupid bitches running it." But I digress. Connor, don't let people make a circus out of you. Don't act up for them. And, it was like, he's nutty, but I really appreciated that, because it was like, I don't know. not a lot of people stick their neck out for me like that, in that way. So, you know, I didn't end up playing in the final game, and but I did get a. They gave me a big picture of like me on the field, and they told me to bring that home to my grandfather, and you know, like I wouldn't expect them to put me in for that because it could land them in a lot of trouble, especially like just outside of the sport, because even in the sports world, like, you know, your win is invalidated if you have players who are not allowed to do so. But I don't know, it was cool that he did that. It doesn't change that, you know, screws are loose. But oh yeah, is that a link to Mr. Volante? Old Tony, there might be a picture of him in here. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's Tony. Yeah. So, anyway, there was that ordeal, and I can't quite remember the other one. But I think we probably spent too much time on this one subject as it stands. Thank you, Juan Biff, for subscribing. Twitch Prime. Don't forget to check the fan art channel. I won't. Built like a jackal. I mean, he doesn't look it, but what he fucking... One of the football players was doing the workout from Never Back Down, and he was showing off how he, like, you know, you do a pull-up, and then you move left to right, and then Tony comes in, and he's like, oh, come on, boys, watch this. And he does the thing where he does a pull-up, and while he's up, moves left to right, but then he moves in a fucking circle, like, while holding that. It's nuts. And it's much harder than it sounds. Oh, yeah, I remember the last story. The last story that I said I'd tell. Only because it involves so many crucial characters. I was working at Enzo's Pizzeria. Yeah, Volante's a history teacher. But anyways, I was working at Enzo's Pizzeria. And Leo, he got a little too drunk at about 8 p.m. And this little kid walks in. And he goes, can I get a bacon? And he's like, a bacon what? Well, yeah, you know, like a bacon slice? Like a piece of bacon? Like a bacon sandwich? What? What the hell do you want from me? Oh, thank you, barista of the cafe, for the $10 donation. Hell yeah. You worked at a pizzeria? Fuck yeah, I did. How do you think all this shit? So, yeah. So he was like, oh my god. McMahon was $5. See you, Space Cowboy. Watch out for Tony Volante. Yeah. So, he was like, you know, a bacon what? What do you want? And the kid was about to cry. He's like, a bacon slice? Yeah! So he goes into the back and he gets the slice. And he's just being fucking relentless with the kid. He's like, don't cry about it. What's your name, kid? Shut up. It don't matter. And, so one of the guys running the fucking whipped milk, $5. We love you, Papi Khonjin. Don't die. Hope all will be well. Don't worry, it will be. So one of the dudes behind the counter comes to me and goes, you should really take Leo home. So I start driving him home. And of course, unrelated, but I was listening to The Who at the time. And he goes, you listen to The Who? I'm like, yeah, I don't know, I like The Who. He goes, wow, and all this time I thought you were a faggot. And I'm like, wow, thanks, Leo. So, anywho, we're driving home. And I almost hit a trash can in the middle of the road. And he's like, holy shit, what's going on? The whole road is littered with trash cans. And then we see it. A bear with a bag of trash in its mouth. And it was climbing up a tree. And everyone tells you that bears know how to climb trees, so it shouldn't be surprising. But until you see it, until you see a big-ass bear haul itself up a tree, it's like mind-blowing. So Leo goes, holy shit, we should, you know, we could like bring that trash can to the neighbors and then we could tell them about the bear. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, we should do that. And he goes, well, what the hell are you waiting for? Go get the trash can. I'm like, oh, you fucking asshole. So I go out and get the trash can. Bear jumps out of the tree. I'm like, nope, I'm done. I run back into the car. I'm like screaming. I'm so scared. He's like, what are you so scared of? And the bear shows up on like the hood. He's like, holy shit. And a neighbor, one of the neighbors comes out of 2 lions, $1. More Tony Vellante and the Macho Vigilante. He's coming, I promise. So you know, the bear, you know, scared the fuck out of me. Some guy walks out of the house and they go, what's going on out here? And Leo, who is absolutely right, but sounds stupid because he's drunk, like, there's a bear. Like, yeah, there's a bear. You gotta fucking watch yourself. Watch it. So, anyways, I drop Leo home, and I tell Tony Vellante, I tell him about what had happened. Donating $11. Nice. Thank you, the real Blue Jay. So, I told Tony Vellante about the bear, and he laughs at me. He starts laughing, and I'm like, what's so funny? He's like, you're such a pussy, Lavery. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, what'd you think the bear was gonna do? Paw you to... Jesus Christ. That is so... Thank you, Zach Zog Gaming, for subbing. So, he's laughing, and he's just like, you're such a pussy, Lavery. What'd you think the bear's gonna do? Paw you to death? And I'm like, yeah, it's a fucking bear. Like, he's like, God, so soft. And I'm just like, I don't have pride about being afraid of this fucking bear, you know? So, I guess Tony Vellante's a bear fighting man. I guess millennials are the fucking pussies, and in his age, you know, you just fought a bear with your bare hands. So, oh, we got 5 bits. Thank you for the 5 bits. So, Tony Vellante was wearing a bear costume. Yeah. So, that was that long-winded explanation of Tony Vellante and why his influence crept into Khonjin House. Just slightly. Just a little bit. So, probably should continue from here.
Oh, my love. Oh, my love. Yes, oh, my love. You.
I should explain that last voicemail because part of it was taken from one that he left. Yeah, watching episodes, man. But, Bird left a voicemail where, and I'm gonna recreate it as best as I can. This was the voicemail. He goes, help, please! And it gets drowned out with, it's an eminence front, it's a put on. And I'm like, what the fuck? Eminence front? And then I hear, and then it's just drowned out by, it's an eminence front. And I'm like, that's the Who. I go outside. It's 1 a.m. Bird is in my car at my house, recording this voicemail while blasting my music in my car. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? And without saying what, he just slams the door and he runs home. So, that's where one of those came from. Now, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. So, you know, we have Chino's phone combusted in a hellish inferno, the likes of which no one had seen before. He died of injuries 80 years later. Speak on behalf of the Bahar. We asked Khonjin for an interview. He explained to us that he was deceased, but I dropped that line on him from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I remember when Chino was still alive. Before he died, he gave me his golden pepperoni. The joke's on him. I still have... Really don't want to get sued. Else I'll lose my Khonjin House.
So, gotta give my shout outs to my boys here. So I hope that guy who was going to eat ice cream is back in time for 11. Because now we'll be getting to it. Alright. But yeah, I'd say these are my two favorite YouTubers right here. And, you know, they both helped me extremely with, like, getting this show off the ground, you know. Like, Mr. Tanek was more indirectly because he just has a vlog where he has, like, gigabytes of sound effects, and I just use all of those. He's been so good to, like, the community of content creators just for that blog post alone. Sound effects for everything. So, I love that, hey, my ice cream is here. You did it! We're about to watch episode 11. But, and then, of course, Jason. Because he promoted a lot of, Khonjin House, and that was really nice for him to do. Didn't have to do it. But, yeah, he's a good man. And he deserves everything he's got. He's one of hashtag the good ones. So, oh my. The one true sec just subbed. Thank you, man. Thanks for the sub. So, link to it. You can just search it up. Just search Mr. Tanek. Bob, $26. Decided that I didn't just want to donate. Oh my god. Oh, it's cut off. I'm sorry. But, oh, jeez. Thank you for that. Holy fuck. So, anyway. Oh, and what was that? Yeah, you've been reported, my friend. So now we move on to episode 11. Which I just gotta say, shout out to Owen Fishback. Because he reanimated this, and it's so good. Because, my god, that guy is so underappreciated that every time I think about it, it gives me a hernia. Anywho, let's get right into this one. Oh, and I should mention, right before we not get into it, this is the first episode where I voiced Gino. I did it, hang on. $9.11. Thank you. They're on those planes. So, this is the first episode where I started voicing Gino. I did it without a filter, and then after this episode, I was like, that sucks. And then I filtered it by shifting it down 5 points. So, there we go. And that's why it sounds a little
Hey,
weird.
you like pizza? Then come on down to Fratelli's Pizzeria. We here at Fratelli's Pizzeria give you the #1 satisfied customer whatever.
Can I have a refill?
You trying to chip me? Get the fuck out of here, you scumbag. Fratelli's Pizzeria was built on the burial grounds of the real N-word. Don't listen to our dumbass competitors. We're the real deal.
So, I should probably bring up the N-word quip. Most people know this story, but I'll reiterate it for those who don't. So, maybe some of you are too young for this, but when Obama was first elected in good old 2008? Yeah, 2008. There were people, there was this event called the Funeral for the N-Word. And the whole idea behind it was that now that Obama is the president, racism is dead. So let's just bury this thing. So, yeah, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, you know, and that's not a fresh take by any means. But, so they did this little thing where they had a little coffin and they put N-word in there. I don't know if it said nigger or if it said N-word, but they put a little slip in there, buried it underground, and then they're like, there we go, boys. Racism dead. And I'm like, that is the dumbest fucking thing I've heard in my life. So, I made like a just sort of jab at that because it's like, you know, it's absurd. And it was late. This is 2015. But it's like, I don't know. It's something that always bothered me. So that's why I put it in there. Because it's like, I don't know. It's just something you don't take seriously at all. Lollygagging415 just subscribed. Nice. Thank you. So, anywho, moving on with the episode.
Uh-oh. Someone said the bonus word. That's right. I bought a new sign to show off our new deals, such as the crippled hermit crab ravioli.
I'm a gay spaghetti chef.
Are you serious? Get the fuck out of here. You idiot.
At Fratelli's Pizza, I'm making the best pizza around. Ask anyone.
No! He's a fraud! He's a fucking fraud! No! Customers often ask, hey Gino, is it true that your pizzeria has passed the local health inspections? To which I usually say, come on down to Fratelli's Pizzeria. I am going to put a fucking bullet through my head.
So, you know, that one's pretty self-explanatory. You know, new episode of a new season. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else beyond like Gay Spaghetti Chef getting in on let me see. $1. Sean Fetterman and I shit ourselves because of Tony. Better clean that up, son. So, anyway. Oh God. I'm gonna get some water and I'll load up episode 2.
So it says here your threadworms aren't threading together.
You gotta help me, Doc.
Please, call me doctor.
You got it, Doc.
You're still calling me doc.
Well, maybe that's because my threadworms are still calling the shots as to the party arrangements of my asshole.
Listen, I got more degrees here than a thermometer. You call me doc.
How about you call me when you've got a thermometer? I didn't even get one of those.
It's right here.
That's a wrench.
Oh, I could have sworn this was a thermometer. How do you feel, Khonjin?
Gotta hand it to you, Doc. My dick, that is. Yeah. Oh, what did you do to me?
So have you ever, like, seen that video where the Kool-Aid man, like, busts through Wilford Brimley's living room?
No!
Well, I did, while I was doing your surgery. It was really distracting, but you should have seen the look on his face when he slipped into that diabetic coma.
You idiot! I'll tear your degree to pieces!
Well, the joke's on you. My degree burned cinders in a house fire, and I got the papers to prove it, you little big motherfucker.
This beat is hot as hell, boy. But, yeah, something noteworthy about that episode is, the voice actor for the Doctor. Oh, what does the Doctor say at the end here? He says, well, the joke's on you. All of my papers burned in a... Fuck, I got distracted by Gino. $1. Kick5713 has big gay. Nice. But, yeah, so, sorry, yeah, he goes, the joke's on you. All my papers burned in a house fire and I have the papers to prove it, or something like that was what he says. But yeah, someone sent me that audio file of you voicing steamed hams. Yeah, I was really frustrated during a voice acting session, so I just did. But anywho, he was another teacher at my college, and he was only in the booth once to record, so I had him record a shit ton of, like, just a bunch of things I could use, like, we could just clone him, or we could just travel back in time. So in those new episodes, when you hear that, it's not that he came back. It's that in 2015, I had him say it, and have been going off it ever since. I thought it'd be funny. So, but he's a good guy. It's not like I didn't bring him back because I didn't want him back. Yeah, Ferraro. He was a good ass teacher. Really cool guy. I just haven't talked to him in a long while. So that's all. So I had 1,000 subs by the time I uploaded this. So I had to wait for the next one to do it. So this was it. April 2nd, 2015. We hit 1,000 fuckers. And like that was like the craziest feeling ever. I like felt more important at 1,000 subscribers than I did at 10,000 subscribers. I was like, 1,000? I fucking own this place. So, let me see. $1. Thank you for being cool. No problem, bees. I like that name. Is there another way to donate other than through Patreon or Twitch? I don't think so. Almost died laughing tonight, thanks. But I gotta go to sleep. Well, I'll see you, I guess, in the next video. Oh shit, that's what that famous guy said. This is from Donkey. It is! Yeah, the thing was, something that is very ironic about the situation with Donkey is that, you know, he made a 1,000 subscribers video and he opened up with this audio. He's like, 1,000 subscribers. I don't know where I got him from. And it showed a graph that was like 1% him, 99% Paper Bat. Which nowadays is a fucking hilarious because where the fuck is Paper Bat now? And Jason's got like like millions of subscribers. So that's pretty funny. I was never a big fan of Paper Bat. Woodrow, $3.50. Thank you for the memories. Yeah, memories. Die. But anyway, I was never a huge fan of P-Bat, as he likes to call himself. I don't know. But I'm not gonna get into that. So I took that audio because it was the same thing. Jason promoted my show, and it was like I felt like I got a lot of initial viewers from him, which you will see right now.
1,000 subscribers. I don't know.
Yeah. For comedic effect, I ripped the audio from Jason's Earthbound video because he is largely responsible for my subscriber count, and though I may have compromised my moral compass in order to do so, in the grand scheme of this Earth, I concluded that I do not own a single copy of Airbud, but there ain't nothing in the rulebook that say I can't go purchase it right now and he'd be enticed by what is quite possibly the para-doggone it of Cinemaster cesspools of furry fucking shit idiots. I just figured I would take this time as someone who is the creator of the show and has just recently been perusing through disheveled blockbuster remnants for any signs of bud to explain the reasoning behind the joke, and I also can't fix this clock. It's ticking me off. It has forced my hand. It is time to destroy this shit piece of bad boys no more second guessing minute. Yeah. It's a good explanation. Oni John, $5. Probably giving me the most laughs out of anybody ever. Wow. Thank you, John. Thanks. Alright, let's get into it. 1,000 subscribers.
Where I got him from?
My main man, Gino.
What the?
You may think I'm Khonjin, but you have yet to see my true form. I'm a YouTube celebrity. Yeah, 1,000 subscribers.
No, you aren't.
Yes, I am. Fuck you.
You are garbage.
Tell that to Derp, and Gooby, and Gerter, and Hellbent.
All right, I gotta talk about my boy Hellbent here real quick. So, real shit. Oh, and because Thurgomus is in the chat.
Thurgomus.
Yeah, got him. So, yeah. Anyways, this isn't like to be mean or as a power move. I'm just being honest. When I said Hellbent, I had no idea who the fuck Hellbent was. I mentioned him because he would comment a lot on my videos. So, I knew he was a fan, but I had no clue that he had this, like, big following behind him. So, I didn't I didn't even realize it until way later, like probably a year, months or a year. It was a long time. My little brother, he goes, "You know Hellbent?" And I'm like, "Am I supposed to?" And then I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's kind of got a following behind him, huh?" And then I clicked on one of his videos, and I heard his voice, and he's got that deep ass like, "Hey everybody, it's me, Hellbent, and I'm gonna," and like, if maybe with some water I could better service it. Just like, "Oh, what a great day to make a video," and I'm like, "Oh my god, what a fucking voice!" So I was like, I thought to myself, I'll keep him in mind because he has a cool voice, but there's no character that, I want him to voice. And I don't put in characters for the sake of, people voicing them. So I was like, I'll keep it in mind. It would be 2 years until I finally approached him. But anyways, let's check out the rest of this.
And O'Reilly, and Classic Bread, and Derp Noodles, and Charlie Butts, and Adam Chody, and The Laston's LP, and Kitchen Table, and Gunboy is Awesome, and Sushi 555, and I'm a Crazy Girl, and Smiley 179, and Caesar Salad Dressing, and Lee J Animation, and Orange the Gorilla, and Danny Carlin Weber, and a little bit of matter, and Zach 123101, and It's a Secret to Everybody. And lo and behold, 'tis the great Corhole. Why are these names so goddamn long?
You know what? If you're such a big celebrity, why don't you go off and be famous and never come back?
You know what? I think I will.
I was on a big Rush kick.
What the hell are you doing?
I was just following the plane. If you liked that video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Just kidding. I'm not doing that stupid shit.
You have to. You are contractually obligated as a YouTube superstar of fame and fortune.
Well, you're right. I am a superstar. Which is what I would have said if I did not reveal my truth.
So, one thing I'll point out is that business executive guy, that was voiced by my other brother, Sean. So the whole familia is in on the business. Well, almost. My sister never voiced for Khonjin House. I guess I'll have to set that up. So, are we watching the whole series? You bet. It's the last fucking stream. We gotta cover every base. I'll be here for like 12 years. I can't wait till Khonjin hits 1 mil and makes a shitpost screaming, "I never needed any of you. I'm a real YouTube celebrity." What the fuck? I'm a real YouTube celebrity right now. And I was back then too. 1,000? I was like, fuck out of here. I got 1,000 subs. Fuck you. Fuck your ice cream. So. Damn, the whole thing. Hell yeah. $4.20. That's Tony Volante's story is worth $12 a year. Plus 1 page. Oh my god. I mean, you didn't actually do that, did you? Will you explain Pent when you get to episode 50? I'll explain it all, my friend. Well, not every detail, but, I'll definitely answer questions. So, oh yeah, there's some bloopers at the end.
Which is what I would have said.
I thought you were
Well, fuckachino. I was just coming down to get my...
Well, the joke's on you. My degree burned in a house fire to cinder... Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we had one from Bird in there. That was something. So, let's move it forward. Anime. Oh, we need some backstory. Every anime needs a good backstory. So, this episode came much later after 13 because I had to stop making Khonjin House. Oh yeah, so what I was working at Selic. I was working at Selic Games. And my laptop updated and rendered every program I had unusable. And then on top of that, my microphone broke. So I was like, I'm fucked. That's it. But Dylan motherfucking Devaney. Dylan and Tyson, who were both basically my boss at Selic. They spotted me for a new microphone. So, you know, I thought I was going to have to stop making it for good. That could have been it right there. Well, not really. I would have, like, just gotten another microphone eventually. So that's not as drastic, but this episode was the big return back to making videos again. So, let's take a look.
Reinforce the gate. Don't let any of them through. My liege, they're going to ram it. What? Who dares trespass in the kingdom of... No. It can't be. You're dead. I killed you myself. So be it. I disposed of you before, and I can do it again. What? No!
Nihongo ga wakarimasen. Samtekyo ga nai ka pepperoni pizza. Nuchirato ni naru. Hayako, sunichira! Good work, King Daddledingo.
My true king, you have returned to us.
This is true. Though I have died before, once is enough. Spread the word to every corner of this earth. The House of Khonjin will not be so easy. This is so fucking dumb. I'm back, guys. I'm not going anywhere. Computer's fixed. I have a new show, King Daddledingo's in it, or whatever.
So, there's a number of things I should point out. Number one is all the way back. It's pretty far back. Yeah, the knight, the one who's like, my liege, they're going to ram it. He was voiced by Gergar, and if you don't know, Gergar was the star of my first ever video, the fake Smash Brothers Direct that I might just have to re-upload and mirror or something because it could still be relevant. Yeah, so that was Gergar, and I believe Gergar is here in the chat unless he's left by now, because he was here at the very beginning under the very clever username Not Gergar. So that was him. Also, people pretty much know this by now, but was that Japanese real? Check this shit out before you're mine.
Nihongo ga wakarimasen.
Whoops. Right here.
Nihongo ga wakarimasen. Samtekyo ga nai ka pepperoni pizza.
So, the first line, which is Nihongo ga wakarimasen, translates in English to I don't know how to speak Japanese, and the rest I made up. It was just gibberish. So, it sort of was, but no, not what it was saying, not actual Japanese. The first line just means I don't know how to speak Japanese. So, that's that. And then of course, I'm back and going for broke. I think this is around the time that I started shooting for the Patreon. Because I realized I hate school. I love making this. I just want to get the fuck out of here. So, we've got Smash Hall in the works, and then, of course, probably the most non-subtle episode towards this, where everything had to change. And quite possibly my favorite episode. Let's take a look.
The following advertisement is an advertisement. Have you or husband ever made love? Then call me immediately. I want to know. Even Gino endorses the thing.
Now, this is going to get brought up, so I'll just address it right now. So, yes. This is when I decided to really sow the seeds. Because the thing is, when you're going to pull a whammy, I guess, on people with like there's Pent and what's this? Unless you have proof that you planned it out in advance, no one will believe you. They'll think like, oh, they just tacked it on. What an asshole. What a fucking fuckface. So that's why, as the show went on, I left bits and pieces in, before, especially before Revelations. So, for those of you wondering, why? Why here? That's why. It was just sort of to be like, yeah, dude, this ride was starting from the moment you, from whatever. You get what I mean.
Love? Then call me immediately. I want to know. Even Gino endorses the thing.
I killed my wife and children.
So what do you think? Oh, Gino.
The first ever court case ever held is now in session. Khonjin is the World Junior Trilogy. You are being sued by Gino Fratelli for defamation. How do you plead guilty?
I don't know. I've never been guilty before.
Damn, he's good.
Members of the jury, Gino says I'm fucking idiot. But are we really willing to believe a man who has publicly admitted to killing his wife and children?
I killed my wife and children.
I rest.
The Gino may call his witness. I call my wife and children to the stand.
Look upon them!
No! What have you done?
I have exposed the true I want!
No!
Exposed!
So, yeah, in this episode, it was kind of fun because I had no ideas. It was a day before upload, and I'm like, I gotta make this in a day. And it can't have any character that isn't me. So, because, you know, getting voice actors together takes time. $40! Love your work, man. It's the best and most entertaining I've seen ever. Thank you, Smash Hack. Holy fuck. Wow, that's a fat 40. So, yeah, so that's how I ended up voicing the judge, because I'm like, I just need something that's like really easy to do, so you're just like, I sentence you to 10,000 years. It's like a mix of everything. So, let me see, I gotta go to bed. I'll see you around. Good night, Truffle Toad. Hey Khonjin, I'm in early production of my own series, and I'm taking inspiration off of you. It means so much to see you still here, and I really wish I could give you $1 so I can follow in your footsteps. Well, you don't have to give me $1 to follow in my footsteps. You don't even have to follow in my footsteps. But, you know, I am glad to hear that you're gonna go out and make it, dude. Even if it sucks, make it. Life lesson. Even if it sucks, make it. Oh, did it scroll down? Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. So, can you explain? Gino says I'm a fucking idiot. It's a joke. So, Khonjin, hey guys, I just went live on Twitch. Oh. Some Dankus just subbed. Thank you, Some Dankus. So many fucking subs. That's pretty incredible, actually. Holy shit. I haven't really wrapped my mind around that yet. Hey guys, just went live on Twitch with a parrot on my stream. It's crazy. Come say hi from Canada. Love you all. I come. Join the party. Khonjin, hope you read this. It would mean a lot. Well, your wish has been granted. Alright. Now you can buy Pokemon. What is Khonjin House made in? Flash. That's right. I use archaic software. It was archaic back when I made this, and now it's ultra mega archaic. But we make it work over here. My middle name was based off of this vid. It's pretty good. Khonjin, after this, do you think you'll be able to pay the internet or what? I mean, one time, but after that, it's like, you know, I don't mean to like disappoint anyone who's been donating so that I'd pay, you know, Comcast again, but I think it's money that I would better serve me to save it for like food and stuff instead of paying for more internet. I will be fine without internet, and Khonjin House will still come out. Like, I will be okay. I won't be okay if I don't have food. I won't be okay if Allie doesn't have food. So, with all these donations I could, but I think the smart decision is to save it. Hold on, use it for food and stuff. So, I'm sorry if you guys donated to keep me on the internet, but you know, it's some things take precedent. Ouija versus Khonjin, who would win? I don't know. And Ouija's fucking stupid. I mean, yeah, I mean, the less I go into that, the better. But I don't know. He's one of those bottom feeder kind of YouTube people. What time does your internet finally die? I have no idea. Stream again later so I can donate once I get a goddamn job. It's the last stream! Khonjin, is this still the last stream? Yeah. Yes, it is. Why are you getting rid of your internet? Because I can't afford it. And I appreciate that all of you donated. I really do. And I could definitely pay them. Probably. I don't even know how much I got, but I could, you know. There's things that are definitely more important to me right now than maintaining the internet right now. I'm hardly awake and we're not even halfway. What's the YouTube channel that uploads these streams? Ms. Neon. Ms., my boy. That's you. That's him. Khonjin Archive? Khonjin Vault? I'm not sure. Hey, how do I donate money? Patreon or the button. I don't know. Is Connor gonna upload the stream onto YouTube? Miz might, and maybe pick out the good bits, and maybe I'll upload the good bits. He took a shit comment and made it into something funny. Oh, I don't remember what that was. Flash? Yeah. Wow, I'm pretty far behind. I'm sorry. Khonjin, have you ever smoked weed? Once when I was in high school, and I didn't like it, so I don't smoke weed. Are you water smart? I don't know. Probably not if I don't know the answer. Are there any options other than Comcast in your area? Yeah, they have a monopoly on my building, so what are you gonna do? Khonjin, are you saving the stream? Someone probably is. So, 10 bits. Khonjin, are you on food stamps or can get them? I'm not on food stamps, no. It's been amazing watching you. You are the reason I met so many of my friends, and now we're creating our own show. I met some cool people who were also inspired by you. It's been amazing. Good luck in the future. Thank you. That's good to hear. Hey guys, we just went live on Twitch with a parrot on my stream. It's crazy. Come say hi for Canada. I love you all. This guy really fucking loves his parrot, man. But anyway, I use Flash in school, and watching Khonjin House gives me hope that I'll get better. So thanks for making the show. Khonjin House is super easy to make, and I'll teach you all the techniques. Learn motion tweeting, and that's it. Anyways, so Khonjin, win the lottery. Thanks. I'll be sure to do that. I donated for everything. Khonjin. Well, thank you. Khonjin, how do you feel about Khonjin, people using Khonjin House audio on their own things with crediting? There's this video out there with like a Hat in Time characters. $1.29. This is the price of a corn dog at Sonic. Treat yourself. Thank you. Thank you, man. I really don't care when people use my audio. And yes, I'd like them to credit me. I've only ever had one issue with that. There was the great Furryocalypse, where a bunch of furries took my audio, and it was this one user, I think her name was Creative Bunny 45, and there was an issue because people were asking about my audio that she used. They said, "Can I use this audio in my project?" And they were like, "Well, you have to ask me permission first, and I don't know yet." And it's like, well, you didn't fucking ask me for permission. So I had to go and be like, you know, let them do it, or goodbye, channel. But, you know, she was cordial about it. So there was no problem. And that was really the only sort of issue I had. It's like, if you're going to steal audio and then tell people they have to ask you for permission, that's really stupid. Shufflemang, $7.50. Been watching since 53 was posted to NG. Oh, I missed the tail end of the comment. I'm sorry. 53. I never posted 53 to Newgrounds. I don't think I did that. Maybe I misread the comment. But yeah. So I don't know. If you like animating the audio, go for it. Just I don't know, like in the description, like. Yeah, this guy did the audio. That seems like a fair deal. Anyway, Khonjin, how do you get good at voice acting? I mean, I don't know. I don't consider myself that good of a voice actor. Khonjin is just my voice, except sometimes a little pumpy. Gino, I have to edit. On a good day, I can do it. My throat's kind of sore, so I could probably do it. Like, you know, it's really throaty. It really just fucks you up. Yeah, I can't even do it right now. Because my throat's too scratchy. I thought it would help. It hindered. Whoops. And I don't know, like, it's like, I don't consider myself a voice actor. I don't consider anyone who worked on the show a voice actor, and not to their detriment. Like, I don't say that as an insult. I typically do not hire voice actors to voice act, because voice actors suck. I'm sorry, but a lot of them are just completely ass, and it's really a shame. So you know, Hellbent's probably the exception, because he'd be considered a good. He you know, he voice acts professionally, but he's just a good person. Like, I don't agree with him on everything. Sometimes he posts shit and I'm just like, what the fuck are you even talking about? But he's like a good man. And I don't know. A lot of people in the voice acting industry are not like that. I've not run into a lot of them, and they think that being a good voice actor is equal to voice acting the way that everyone else voice acts. Which is like, you know, anyone who's not a fucking dumbass can see how that could go horribly wrong. Like, $5. Eat, goddammit. Thank you, Tom. I will. But yeah, I don't know. Like, voice actors, they're not trying to act. They're trying to sell a product, and they're like, if voice acting is supposed to sound like this, then that's how I'll sound. Like, have you noticed that almost every I'm gonna rant too long into this, but like, there's a voice actor way to be happy and a voice actor way to be sad, and it's like that's stupid. It's kind of the antithesis of everything I stand for. So, I don't know. I just am that way. I feel like I'd be a better voice actor if I had better range, but I don't. So, anyways. I want to comment with Gino with the bear story. Yeah, go for it. Khonjin, is your job not paying enough? Well, my job is Patreon. I've been trying to get a second job, mind you. But, I don't know. It's not working out. But I'll keep looking. So when's the Starbucks Wi-Fi stream coming? You know what? Nah, no. No. I can't do... I already tried doing that years ago. Streaming at a bar. Didn't work out so well. Rack up that YouTube money, get internet, and stream again someday. Someday! I can tell you that I'm not gonna not have internet for the rest of my life, but, for a while. For a long time. Yeah, Comcast sucks. Get Elon Musk to invest in Khonjin House. I would love that. Could someone get him on board? Hey guys, Parrot's here. My parrot's actually dead, so don't come to my stream. He got too crazy and coughed up all of his organs. I'm sorry, Daily Lewis TV, to hear about that. Everybody, please hit 1 to send your condolences to Daily Lewis TV, whose parrot was unfortunately involved in a horrible, literally gut-wrenching accident. So, does that mean no more video? No, videos are coming. Videos are good. Do you have any friends that will for sure get Smash 5? Oh my god. What in the world? Oh, it's the ones. It's because I told everyone to say 1. Oh god. Hang on. Oh shit. I shouldn't have said that. I fucked up. Hey guys, Twitch. Oh shit. Flash, $1. Oh no. I shouldn't have said that. All the questions. We're getting flushed down the toilet. How much is your bill to Comcast? It's $100. Khonjin, you get off topic a lot. Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry. Who's David Hayter? He's the voice actor for Metal Gear Solid Snake. After the stream, I'm watching Tony Valente and Khonjin. Oh no. Hey guys, I'm going to give lots of love and affection to Khonjin House because he deserves. Oh, I want to voice act for free. Oh god. I'm sorry. The ones, there they are. You fucking bastards, I shouldn't have done. Oh god. Alright, no more 1 stuff. Another episode, please. Yeah, that sounds fine. That sounds fine. Another episode. Let's do that.
Alright, boys. The heist is very simple.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay? A rival gang set up shop right across the street. Gay spaghetti. Okay? From the pizzeria. You fuck. Their main export. Pepperoni pizza bread.
So, if we steal the pepperoni, no more pizza bread.
Precisely. You fucking idiot. Rob the place of every peppy. I want every peppy on my desk by the 69th hour, 420 days from now.
Yeah, so a lot of people know this story already, but worth explaining again. So, episode 16 and episode 17 are supposed to be 1 episode. What was supposed to happen was Khonjin's dad, he explains the plan, and then they do the heist. What I could not account for, however, is that Shane, Dad's voice actor, was completely fucking hammered when I called him up to do the voice. So what was supposed to be like a 15-second sort of like exposition ended up its whole fucking episode. The original script for Shane was this. Like, alright boys, the heist is very simple. A rival gang set up shop right across the street. Their main export is pepperoni. We steal the pepperoni, and while Gay Spaghetti Chef is like, well, so we steal the pepperoni, it's like overdubbed while they're going in. It's like, precisely, rob the place of every peppy. I want them on my desk. And that was it. But he was he was just so out of it. So he threw in all this stupid because you hear me in the background laughing because of the 69th hour, 420 days. It's so stupid, and I was like so pissed that I laughed, but I did. So this was originally one episode. Thanks to Shane, it's a two-parter now. So that version of Heist is so fucking good. I mean, it is. I'm all about it. 3 new subs. My God. Yeah, I mean, we got more than 3. Like, fuck. We got a shit ton. Yeah, but there's like that part where it's like, precisely, you fucking idiot. And he's like covering his mouth with his hand. And I talked to Shane, I'm like, you're going to make me use this take? You're covering your hand? And he goes, who cares? It's Khonjin House. And I'm like, fair point. And that was it. That was the end of the discussion. It's like, you're right. So, good night, Connor. God damn. Oh. Good night, Behey Sloth. So, Khonjin, you got an email? I do, but it's secret. It's a secret email. So anyways, let's move on to the next episode.
Rob the place of every fuck boy. I want every desk on my desk.
For the last fucking time, the rope isn't haunted.
What's that?
Oh dear God.
It's a ghost!
The new house,
don't
no!
do it.
Why would you
Good
forsake
daddy,
us,
don't
kitty,
fuck it,
kitty?
We're gonna get raped. Fuck it, just go. Alright, boys. It was a close call, but we're in the... And this is my own fucking restaurant. How did we end up in my own restaurant?
Oh! The map of spaghetti.
It was across the fucking street. Why would we need a map?
Pepperoni! It's gone!
Yeah, there's just no way to know what happened to the pepperoni.
Khonjin, just give us the pepperoni.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck you. I got it. I got the bed. Yes. Okay.
Wow, the irony of this. But, yeah, so this episode was nearly lost to the ages because, if we go back here, you see this background? Like, this whole thing, everything in the first scene is one image. And the image was so large that Flash couldn't handle it. Like, this is the same image. So is this. And then even when they fall off the building, it's still the same image. So it was really big. This is a different one. But it was too big that it would crash Flash every time he tried to open it. So the FLA is now impossible to open. It's like there's no way. So I had to take a leftover SWF file from it, stretch it out to actually be the 1920 by 1080. And that's why you can almost barely notice the quality is sort of shitty. It's not immediately noticeable, but yeah, the FLA for this episode is completely gone. $1. How much longer you plan to do Khonjin House? Well, the honest truth is, Season 7, I'm hanging it up. But I'll get more into that later. So, That's that. Let me see. I can't believe Cotton killed his boyfriend. Never get the peppies, pepperoni. So what's with the black outline on everything in the characters? I don't know. I just like it. It makes everything uniform. My fiance wanted me to tell you that he loves you very much and he likes your laugh too. Thank you, fiance. I appreciate that, Beyonce. The stream will be archived and maybe uploaded to YouTube, right? I'm sure it will. Has Khonjin ever actually had pepperoni before? Is he just chasing something that he's never had? I guess in anime he got it. So no more Khonjin? No, there's gonna be more. There will be. The videos won't stop. Guys, don't worry about it. No problem there. Guys, this internet thing isn't gonna fucking kill me. I appreciate the concern. I really do. I honest to God do. But, like, I don't want to overblow my situation. The videos will keep coming. I just wanted to do one last stream because I won't be able to do this anymore. But, like, you know, when the internet's out, we'll have enough for food and all that good stuff, and everything will be fine. So, any lost Khonjin House episodes, there is, and I'll get to it. I'll get to that. Khonjin, considering on donating $30. Consider that a good idea. Splargy just subbed. Thank you. So many subs for a channel that won't be streaming anymore. But, let's see. Listen here, motherfucker. I for some personal shit to say to you. How am... Talkbird just subscribed. Thank you very much. Listen here, motherfucker. How am I supposed to send you this shit? Fucking carrier pigeon? I don't know. I don't even know what you're trying to send, man. Let's see. Then we got Khonjin House 2, the Squeakquel. So, let's see. What's funnier? What's a funnier YTV name? Honkin' Jouse or Johnkin' House? What about Judge? But, I'll upload the stream as soon as possible. Let the stream end first. Yeah, Mizzy's got a good point. What will you do after Khonjin? Super mental. Be super mental. That's what it's all about. That's what my life has been leading to. When will the next Super Mental episode be released? I'm talking to Victor right now. He's going to be voicing 3 soon. Would you please bless my dead mice, Pearl and Pecan? They're in great need of Peppy in their golden mansions in the sky. They need Peppy to survive. All right, let's say a prayer. Allahoy, send Peppies to my boy. Amen. Very good. Anything on Super Mental? You'll see. We'll get to that. We'll get there. Khonjin House 3. Went to Gino's East on the same day you post a picture of you going to Gino's East. So close. And yet so far. So, let's see. Step 1. Becoming Khonjin VA. Don't ask for it. True! Don't fucking ask. You won't get it. So, let's see. Amen. Do you want me to make a very shitty 3D model of Khonjin? Because I can, but I can't guarantee its quality. But you can guarantee it's Khonjin. And that always guarantees its quality. Make it, baby, make it. Alright. Okay. Khonjin, can I just say that your videos, as dumb as they are, helped me through a PTSD attack, and I cannot thank you enough. Well, I mean, that's, you know, glad to hear that. Glad to hear that, dude. Stay strong. If I want to voice act it for you, for free, obviously, where would I send my voice clips? To the trash can. Yeah, I don't generally take, voice actors. Is Super Mental still a game? You bet your fucking ass it is. Do you have any early design for characters? Yeah, I'll show them all. Will Smash Hall return when Smash 5 comes out? Probably. I'm sure I'll do a video about it. Is Super Mental supposed to be taken seriously or not? That's up to you. I need Khonjin VHS tape, VR chat, how it's vids, penguins ever return? I'll have to ask Ryan. Can't do penguins without Ryan. All right. So, yeah, the fate of Khonjin House. This was when I decided, like, it's got to be Patreon, and I got to leave. So, I guess fame is pivotal in that regard. And thank you for the bits. Or the bit, rather.
What a wonderful day to be the king. I remember becoming the king like it was yesterday. It wasn't yesterday, but that's how it felt.
Welcome to the king obstacle course. To become the king, you must get through the fucking thing. Ready, go!
I did it! Time to check and see what my adoring fans are saying. What the? No, that's impossible. I'm a YouTube celebrity. What the? Who the fuck? All right, Google, you never lied to me. What? What? I don't live in Sacramento! I'm not looking for women! I'm looking for pizza!
So, that Sex You Pals link, unfortunately, it does not exist anymore. But it was real. There was a profile of me on a website called Sex You Pals, and, it existed since episode 3. It was really early, and then at 19, I was like, or 18 rather, my eyes are horrible. I was like, now's the time to, like, you know, joke about it, I guess. Because, I don't know, it was just very strange. What it was it was kind of like, did people dox it? Well, so what it was like a copy-paste website, if that makes any sense. It just took, like, my Facebook stuff and then put it on there. So, like, it even has, like, my old, like, you could actually see it. I think it zooms in on it a little more. Yeah, like, hi, I'm Connor, and I'm assuming, like, this is, like, and I aspire to be, like, a animator or whatever. And that was, like, something I wrote on my Facebook. But it was, yeah, it just, like, got copied over. You know, the one thing that didn't get copied over is obviously Sacramento. Because, I've never lived in Sacramento. So that was kind of, like, that was concerning, you know? So I sent, oh, is it there? Oh my god. It might actually still be here. Unless I just got owned really hard. Oh, yeah. So, wow, it still exists. I thought it was gone. Wow. You heard it here, folks. Sex You Pals link. It still exists. Yeah, I like how they keep I am a champion. So, yeah. This is like, yeah, this was back when I was in college. So, this link showed up at around, like, episode 3. But I didn't do anything about it until episode 18. I really thought this was gone. But no, it's still there. And it still got me, man. That's your oh, no, it doesn't. I guess someone preserved it slightly. And that was that time that, like, yeah, they probably won't come up now. Cause these are like actual photos on my Facebook that I was in. That was in Florida. So I had like blinds behind me. One of them fell off, so I just wear it around like a scarf. Wow, I really thought that was gone. So, cause the thing was, I messaged the owners of the site, because they were like, message the thing, and I was like, so this isn't me. You might want to take that down, because, you know, Sacramento, that's kind of sketchy, right? Like, they're using my super hot sex appeal to lure unsuspecting women. But, yeah, I sent them a message, and I heard no response, and they never took it down, so I was like, Oh, so it's, you know, one of those sites. And then I left it. But glad to see it's still preserved. Khonjin, so you're still looking for women? Nah, boy. Nope. Get all these girls, get out. There's the door. Get the fuck out of here. If I see one girl in this chat, you're all banned. All of you. But, let's see. Khonjin's magnificent chin. Thanks. No, yeah, it says the whole thing over there. It will haunt you now and forever. You know, what if that's why I can't get a job? What if... Well, nah, but like, I don't know. It's fine as long as it's not preventing me from getting a job. Khonjin, should we ever trust you? Well, you have to choose between the Pennsylvania Khonjin or the California Khonjin. Which one do you trust more? Hi, I'm gay, and I aspire to become gay. Video games are pretty gay, so... Oh, okay, I get it. Tumblr's rendition of Khonjin House. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Khonjin, does Khonjin have a mother? Yes. Son. Anyways, hey, I'm a girl, Khonjin. Get out of here. Get these fucking girls out of here. Could someone get these fucking girls out of here, please? Alright, so... Khonjin, what if I told you I'm a trap? I would have to say that you're really funny and that, die. Anyways, oh yes, unleash the floodgates for all the trap jokes, and open mic night has begun, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so, does this mean Khonjin is the gay? I'm gonna skip over all of this. In fact, I'm just gonna continue.
I'm not looking for women! I'm looking for pizza! Gino, get me a pizza! How about I give you a pair of scissors so you can cut out your favorite picture of your daddy? And while you're at it, tape that picture to your face so I can feel like I'm beating the shit out of him while I'm beating the shit out of you. Not in the fucking mood for bullshit! What do I have to do? What do I have to do to...
Oh wow, look at that. It's kind of mesmerizing, really.
Wow. A relic from the live stream to live. So bittersweet that it's on the live stream to die. Scroll Bar Johnson. Oh, mamma mia. Scroll Bar Steve. Yeah. Does Daddle truly dingo? And if so, for fuck's sake. Oh boy. Alright, let's just keep it going.
Wait, before you do anything. Khonjin House is going to die, and I need you to help me save it, please, by clicking this link.
Yeah, guys, click that link. Go to Patreon. Oh boy. I already have to explain something. This episode, I really want you to take a good-ass look at this intro. Because I want to give you context. Dylan, who voices Gay Spaghetti Chef, was dealing with a horrible boss over at Selic Games. Because it was actually a game I was working on. And you can still get. It's not particularly great, but it's fine. And the music is done by your boy. It's called Dig for Dino. It was an educational game about, like, you know, digging for dinosaur fossils. And the project was 3 months in development. And 3 months is a long time, you know, for a game like this. And the boss, the head honcho running the show, comes down and says, I want you to change all the art assets in the game. That's the characters, the backgrounds, enemies, objects, whatever. All of it. He says, I want you to change all of it so that it looks more like the title screen. Which begs the obvious question, hey, why not change the title screen to look like the 3 months worth of assets that you made us do for free? So Dylan had to basically tell him, like, this is fucking ludicrous and you can't do this And everyone was stressed out because they didn't know what would happen. Because I was like, if they do this, I fucking quit. And everyone else should quit because it's bullshit. And so, you know, and then on top of that, Dylan's got to prepare for these finals and all this shit for Full Sail. So Dylan's working like a fucking dog. And it's 12 a.m. He's walking out of Selic Lab. And I say, Dylan, wait. You got to record this line for episode 19. Could you do it real quick? And he was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. I put down the microphone. He did this line in one take.
Ah, I want a wonderful day to make the pizza.
Khonjin.
He does the scream. He looks at me. He goes, is that good? I'm like, yeah, sounds fine. Sounds like that'll work. So, I was just sort of like, you know, floored. Looking back at it now, it seems more therapeutic than anything. Yeah, just one straight take. Because the thing about Dylan is he'll never complain, and that's probably the funniest thing about him, because you can very obviously tell when, like, he's just miserable, but he won't break. He just won't break. Like, you know, he might do a little sigh, just like, okay, yeah, we can do that. Just, my God, man. So, anyway, let's move on.
I'm gonna go in there and try to fight Gay Spaghetti. You guard the door. Don't move.
All right.
I mean it. Don't you move.
You got it.
I told you not to fucking move.
I'm right here. I never left.
I despise every fiber of your being.
I did everything you said. Oh. Eh? Wait, it's Gay Spagger.
Whoa, hold your radical horses, gang. I think I know the true identity of the two-viewer troublemaker.
Gotta do it. Gotta embarrass Thurgomas. Gotta embarrass him. That was Thurgomas. He voiced Fred. He was so young. That's what his voice sounded like. So, yeah, and I also have to bring up this. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be dead ass. There has been millions, billions, trillions, zillions of Khonjin fan fiction, erotic fan fiction. So much. Seas of Khonjin fan fiction. But only one made me laugh. Only one ever did. And it was the one with the fucking scorpion. That was the one that got me. Because the ending was like, and then Khonjin was attacked by a JPEG of a scorpion. But the phrase JPEG of a scorpion was a hyperlink to the image of the scorpion. It's the little things like that. Millions have tried afterward to meet the challenge. They've all failed. Only this scorpion fan fiction has ever been funny. It's the only one. It's the only one I like. So, anywho. Moving along.
Wait, it's Gay Spagger.
Whoa, hold your radical horses, gang. I think I know the true identity of the two-viewer troublemaker.
Are you? But why?
I've always loved you, and I figured the best way to express this love is to kidnap you via a goon bird and lock you within the confines of these virtually uninhabitable living conditions, which I realize in retrospect will probably not engender an environment where you reciprocate these same feelings, but ultimately I have the cards here, so get owned. Also, Wreck-It Ralph is a terrible movie.
I gotta stop it right there, just real quick, because that is Dylan's girlfriend. That's Lana. That's Lana up in there. Y'all know what it is. And Lana, ooh, that was a tough nut to crack, because I had Dylan voice this line right here.
Oh yes, I completely agree. That is the shittiest movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
And that was after, you know, I had talked with Lana. I said, let's trick Dylan into agreeing to something that he doesn't actually agree with. Like, let's use this to fool him. What is something... Name a situation where he's, like, pissed you off, and she's like, well, he's never really made me mad. And I'm like, that's, cute, but think harder. Like, when was the last time you fought about something? She's like, we don't really fight that much. Like, what the fuck? Just nothing? There's nothing you'd like to take a jab at him for? Not a playful jab? It's like, well, I don't know. I love him, and I'm like, about to throw up. Like, for fuck's sake, just anything. Like, and she goes, he likes Wreck-It Ralph. I'm like, all right, good, perfect. Say Wreck-It Ralph sucks. Like, well, I don't think Wreck-It Ralph sucks. I'm like, well, just do, please. And she finally did. Dylan and her, Lana and Dylan, they're one of those couples that make you want to throw up whenever you see them. Because they're so sweet to each other. And it's like, it's like watching two people, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. No, yeah. And you're just like, for fuck's sake, and I love them both. I love them both so much. But it sickens me to the deepest fiber of my existence how much those two just love each other. They are like inseparable. So, but anyway, that's how we got this.
Terrible movie.
Oh yes, I completely agree. That is the shittiest movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
So, yeah, Dylan likes Wreck-It Ralph. He's a fan. Now we move on to the finale. This is where things get a little spicy. Things get a little crazy.
Hey, Gino.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm not involving myself with you. At all.
It looks like a magic.
I don't care if it looks like parentheses. I don't want nothing to do with it.
So I got asked about that a lot. Parentheses set. So I was reading the script, and I do a lot of retro scripting, and I also do a lot of lazy scripting. And in the script, I wrote, I don't care if it's, and then in parentheses it says sexual joke. And so I realized I was reading the parentheses and I stopped. So that's why I was like, I don't care if it's parentheses. I don't want nothing to do with it. So, anyway.
I respect that. And by respect that, I mean touch that. And by that, I mean this.
Have you guys seen my chia pet?
Holy shit! What the hell happened?
I feel like liquid. Hey, I found something.
What?
It's a magic.
Nay! What the hell is that?
Do I look like someone who knows what the hell that is? Because I am. What was your question?
I want to know how to get the hell out of here.
Wait. We gotta go back. Oh, we gotta go back. Detective Scoob. I love Detective Scoob. Some of you might have seen this comic already, what it's from. It's the one where Shaggy is fucking Scooby and he says nothing compares to your ass, Scoob. And I just like took that picture and put a hat and a mustache on him to make him look like a detective. I used it again in that Zelda video I did. So, you know, it's great. But I don't know. That comic is so fucking funny. Anyways, that Fuzzdraws, what's good? You're a good artist, Fuzzdraws.
What was your question?
I want to know how to get the hell out of here.
I think I know how. The magic.
Okay, I also got to talk about this real quick. The person that made this part, this was one of the more sad experiences. Not sad in like, oh, I'm so depressed kind of way, but like it sort of fucks with you. You know, I got multiple people to animate parts. And I found this person on Tumblr. And she was